Let's just get it started. I want bitches on the top floor, bitches on the bottom. I got money for the liquor, tell someone to get the bottle. Everybody rolling switches, turn it up, no doubt about it. I'm just trying to throw a party. Let's just get it started.
How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the trans breather hose mod for the 2000 Sportster 1200. I got this thing and started doing wheelies on it, and the first thing I noticed was it was getting oil all over my chain guard, all over my wheel. It's still in there. And that's because this hose right here is the breather hose for the trans, and it runs up behind this tank and just ends up here. So when you pick the bike up, it just drains right out all over your stuff. So there's a mod you can do to stop that. We're gonna be extending that line up and then around the frame, down the frame, and out. So that when you pick the bike up, it'll have nowhere to go. It's gonna stay in your case. You won't be losing oil everywhere you go. And that's how you do it. You don't need much, just some zip ties, some 3/8 hosing. I got 6 feet of it, some hose clamps, and a 3/8 mender, and then flathead and some snips. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove your seat. It should just be one screw back here, unless you got something else going on. One screw slides out. Put the screw back in just so you don't lose it. Set the seat aside. Now with the seat off, you can see the trans vent line. It runs through here, right there, and then it just ends right there, dumps out. So what you're gonna wanna do is grab a flathead and open up this clip so you can pull the hose out. I'm gonna clean up some of this oil since I'm in here. For the dirty microfiber. Not gonna do too good, I'm just gonna get what I can see off a little bit better. You're gonna take your flathead, just pry this up, and here's the hose. This is the culprit. That's what's spitting oil all over your shit. So with the hose out and available, this is where you want to grab your new hose, your clamps, and your coupler thingy. Set that there. We're going to route this in a second. Don't litter. Just like this. You're just going to want to shove this bad boy in there to the halfway point. Grab a clamp. Crank it down. It doesn't have to be as tight as you can get it. It's just a breather hose. Just get it snug. The fitting in there and the clamp on, you're going to want to grab your hose, put it on the other side. Then you just want to spawn a hose clamp real quick, like that. Tighten it. Again, doesn't have to be crazy. It's just a breather. Then I'll show you how to route this. So you're going to want to grab the end of your new hose and route it under this guy. And under that little bracket. And then out from above the battery. part might be a little bit tough, but just give it what you can. There we go. You don't have to pull those nasty hose clamps out. We're gonna route this up under the tank like this. I'll get you guys a better angle. So the hose comes out there, goes under that bracket. There's the hose clamps, and goes down. Here's where you're gonna wanna grab your zip ties, start tying this thing down. Stick that flush, or at an angle if you're doing this for somebody else. Grab the end of your hose, run it behind the fuel petcock. Might have to shove it. Not pop shove it, just, you know, shove the hose. I don't think I can do a pop shove it very well these days. If it's giving you trouble, you can grab a flathead or whatever you want and try to direct the hose better. It was hitting that bolt. Like that. So now I'm gonna route the hose behind these wires. And down the front of the frame. It'll be something like that. I'm just gonna zip tie the line to the gas tank bracket itself. Next, I'm gonna route it right under the, I think that's the regulator rectifier or something like that, underneath the motor. Grab it from underneath. There we go. Basically, we're just gonna want to keep zip tying this down to stuff. Gonna put it along the side of the frame here. And then just one last one. So now your trans vent runs out here and then up through there, out here under the tank, up and over, down and through, you know. So now you shouldn't have any more oil coming out. You should be able to just set it and it should stay in there. All that's left now is to throw the seat back on. All that's left now is to clean up our mess and go do some wheelies and try it out. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the buttons and do the things. And until next time, take it easy. Peace.